everybody, welcome to Elisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working some more on our Ocean Life Journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. We're going to get started on this in just a minute. We are live on Facebook, if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, it is a replay. I'll get you guys pulled up so that I can see my chat. All right, I think I got it. So we're going to be working on this. Mostly we're doing kind of some finishing touches, and we're not going to get to sewing the signature or anything, but we are going to put some lace and just finish a few pockets and stuff. So just some basics. I think I got a few people on here. I'm trying to wait for somebody says hi. Y'all say hi, let me know you're here so that I can make sure that this live is working properly before I put the camera up top. Okay, hello Sherry. Thank you for commenting. All right, well I am going to go ahead and pull the camera up top then so we can go ahead and get started. You know I take forever to do these. So bear with me while I move this camera. All right, are we straight? Almost. Pretty good. Okay. Cord is very tingly today. I thought I got it untangled before I put it in there. Doesn't appear so. Okay. So we're going to be working in our journal. For those who missed my stencil Sunday, I did change this a little bit. I had one signature, now I have two. So I basically just took it apart and decided where I could split it in a good way, because it doesn't always work, but luckily it did. So now it is two signatures, and the reason for that was one signature was just making it bulk out too much. So this was, we'll say there. Okay, so when I had one, what was happening is it was getting way too gator mouthed. See how that bulks out that so much? So by splitting it into two, because I have room, now if I hadn't had room I wouldn't have been able to do it, but because I had room, I was able to split this into two signatures, this becoming my first signature, and then this is my second signature with the pop-up in it. And what that does is, because I had enough room to spread this spine out a little more instead of just having one, if I put the two in there, I'm not over here, and that's what I had to look for. If by putting two it had caused my pages to be out like that, then I couldn't have done it. But because I had enough excess room here, I usually leave a little excess for lace and stuff, so because I did that, there was plenty of room for me to instead put two, and what that's going to do is it's going to just make this spine just a little bit wider. It'll be a little more rounded, and I still will come together without the pages showing outside. But now it's not so gator mouthed, okay? It's a much better fit. So that was my reason for doing that. And I did make another shaker card because in doing that, my shaker card I had isn't going to fit anymore. And it's just too wide. So it was going to go in this pocket, but because now this signature is going to be like about right here, when it's in there, which is going to make this pocket smaller. It's going to make it more narrow, and nothing's going to fit. This isn't going to fit in there anymore. So I just went ahead and made a new one with this little seahorse, and it's just pretty basic little shaker card. It's got the same kind of sand granules in there, and a little starfish, like a little starfish, metal starfish in there. So I did that. I didn't record it or anything because it's literally done pretty much the same, and other than it's square instead of round. So now this will fit either there or in the back, or even in our side pocket, because our little side pocket got smaller too. So, but that will fit in there. So still have a shaker. Set that aside for now. Hey Dawn, hey Sherry. So let's see, where are we at? I just added a little aloha there, some word label, just because it was kind of plain. Nothing there. This is something we did on Stencil Sunday, in case you missed that. We used some essential stencils and transfers. That was a transfer. Stencil there. And what else did I do? Added this, some texture paste and a stencil, and made a little killer whale card, and then this stencil that says Dance with the Waves. I did add this after because I was looking at this page and it was just a little too plain, but I didn't want too much, so I found these words in the Tim Holtz little labels I had, and it just says, a wonderful creature with a gentle nature. So I thought that worked, and that was just me piecing together some from this little kit. It's called Clippings Sticker Book. So that works there. Okay, so I want to work on these 2 pages. I put some things that I thought might work. And these, I've still got some empty spots. And I'm going to add some lace. I can't glue this down, but I am going to be adding, I think, some words to it. I'm not sure. I have like that whole mermaid sticker set still. Well, not the whole thing, but you know, part of it. And I really was thinking I should add to it. I wonder where I stuck it. I bet you I stuck it in one of the pages. It might be in my clipboard. It's down to pieces now, so I put it somewhere else because I was worried it was going to get messed up. Let's see, did I stick it in here? No, didn't stick it there. It might be in this. I remember putting it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Possibly in here. No, don't see it there. I'll find it sooner or later. It's got the little mermaid tails, but it's also got some sayings that are mermaid related. I know I've probably showed it several times so far. Oh, there it is. I found it. This thing. So you can't see it, of course. Here, let me find a piece of white paper. So it's got like, let's be mermaids, mermaid in training, mermaid kisses, starfish wishes, and I washed up like this. So I thought they might be fun to just kind of stick around after I glue this in. So I may still be doing that, but not, I can't do that until the signatures are sewed in. So that's going to have to wait. This needs attached. We did this little pop-up. And I embossed some cards I think I'm going to use to attach. We did this on Stencil Sunday. And then I made this little pocket yesterday. I did it the same way as I made the other side that's also a pocket. The only difference is this one I glued 2 pages together and added some ribbon. It's super, super simple. But I decided I had my sewing machine out, so I just went ahead, folded over this first page just a little bit, and stuck a piece of ribbon there on the edge between the two, and then I just sewed down the sides. So it's just going to give another pocket there. So I just changed it up with the sewing, only mostly because I had the sewing machine out. So so for right now, let's go ahead and start with this. I want to get this glued down to this page. Let's see if I can just pull this whole signature out. And then we'll probably work on those other pages and then save lace for the last. So I gotta see what's left and where I can put lace comfortably. So we have this pop-up, and it goes like that. Okay, it's a tunnel card pop-up, and it's going to be glued to this page. But I embossed these cards, and I was thinking I could use them. This is a little embossing set that I got, I want to say for free. It was with my scrapbook.com order. I'm pretty sure it was one of the free gifts, but I'm not 100% sure, and I don't have the receipt in front of me. So, but it is, they give stuff for free all the time. Free with the order, free with $20 purchase, stuff like that, which I really like. I'll show you what it is, just so you know. And I got, I believe, it was this one for free, which is this pretty little flower, and then this one, Spellbinders Detailed Embossing Floral. I believe those were free gifts. I purchased this because I thought it was just so cute for Halloween. It was not expensive. I forget what it was. I want to say like $7-ish. It was on sale. I don't remember. I hate quoting prices when I don't have it in front of me, but it was not expensive. Dyes are expensive, guys. Typically, dyes are very expensive. But so I always watch scrapbook.com offers something for free pretty much every week. I guess maybe once or twice a week, but every week. And if you watch it, you can kind of pick and choose when you want to order based on what kind of goodies they're giving you, which is what I do. I'll kind of hold on to things I need to order and then order them then. I was debating if I wanted to use, I did 2 different colors. I was thinking maybe if I put them like this, that might be fun. It's just playing off all the different colors in there. So that's what I think I'm going to do, because I didn't have a big enough piece by itself, but I think if I use both of them, it might be fun to cover this page with. So I just got to cut it to the size of this page, well, this half of this page. So I need to pull this out so I can see it better. Let me label this so I don't forget. Okay, so we know this is going to go next to the pop-up. And that will go there. And then this, I just have to do one more at least. I think if I just do this side, I'll be okay. I hate having to do this, but otherwise I fuss with it for an hour trying to figure out where stuff was. All right, so this is where And we'll just put an arrow there, kind of. All right, that should be good enough. So let's see, how big does this need to be? So I don't know if I want to go. I could probably go all the way through to the edge. It kind of flattens out there where it didn't emboss on it. So if I have that part toward this center, it'll probably be better. Because some of it will, you know, it'll get pulled into the spine when you sew in your signature. All right, I think I will put, do I want brown on the top and white on the bottom, or vice versa? And I want this to be half. Let me see. So half is, I'm not measuring, but I'm guesstimating. Looks like about 1/4 of an inch off each side. We'll measure, but kind of. We'll measure kind of. Right, so if I put those there, does the brown look best on the top or the white on the top? I think the white on the top. It's not really white, it's cream. It's about 1/4 of an inch. I'm going to glue over this. I'm just going to put an arrow. I'm worried I'll put it upside down. I just have to make sure that I'm over far enough it can still bend. You know, you don't want to affect anything going in there. What I could do is just glue this and trace it from the other side just to make life easier. I might do that because I'm too lazy to measure. I want these to be as flush as possible. They seem to be pretty straight, so I think it'll be all right. And what I'll do, I know this is not the best way to do it probably, I don't know. That's how I'm going to do it. And then I'll just take those out and cut them. Make sure I can see the lines. I think I can see them. Good enough. Do you think they'll cut with my, ooh, I don't know. I don't trust that. I do not trust my, what do you call these things? I don't know what you call them. I don't trust this type of cutter. It's a paper cutter, but I don't know if there's, I'm sure, a specific name. I'm going to go grab my guillotine cutter. Boy, words. Two. Put your mic back on. Hey, Lori. All right, now I can cut it. I could probably leave it taped together, but I don't trust that it won't move. So we're just going to pull that off. It's getting squeaky. I just don't trust that it wouldn't snag with the embossing on there. I don't know how my other cutter would work on it, whereas this is fine. I might have to get some oil for this. I've been using it a lot. Getting a little bit squeaky. All right. Those over there. This here. Got my little arrow there. These don't matter other than I did want the, what did I say, the brown at the bottom, right? I think so. Now it should fit just right. I'm just going to look. If it doesn't, I can always trim it after because it's not in the book. It'll be fairly easy to trim. But I think I like it this way. I think the color just makes sense with the brown at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line. Make sure that's straight first before I do that. Okay. I'm going to draw a line where I want the brown one to be. And we'll do that first. Does it matter which? I have the embossing going down. Do I want the embossing going down or do I want the embossing going up? I think you're supposed to do it up, which means I have that line there. Because I cut it backwards. This one was right. The other one's backwards. Let me see how bad it looks there. It might be fine. It's not that noticeable. We're going to put it the right direction. I think the embossing should be up, so we'll put it up. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do this. It's going to add a tiny bit of bulk, but it's not super, super thick embossing. It's not embossing. It's not like real 3D or anything. You know, it's just a little bit. But I think it's pretty. It almost looks like waves. All right, get a decent amount of glue on there. All right, let's see if we can center it. At least close. Like I said, I can always trim it after. The main thing I want to do is just make sure that it's not interfering with my fold. Nice. Okay. This one. Failing. It's hard to hold it in your hand and put glue. It's got a little bit under there. Okay, and I'm just going to put it up against this one first, just to make sure that that's flush. It should go where it's supposed to. There we go. Cute. Now, I know it's hanging over just a little bit, but I'll trim it after it dries. Okay, so we've got that, and we're going to put this right on top of it. I'm going to make sure I come over this way. I'm debating if I want anything there, tab-wise. Does it need a tab? I mean, it's probably pretty obvious. I don't know if it needs a tab. Let me think what I have. I don't know if that had any tabs. Probably not, but I do have papers that would work. I don't have any tabs made in any of these colors. Debating on using that material just because of the color, but I don't know. What else do I have? Of course, have this blue stuff I've been using. Oh, this little mermaid piece. I say mermaid, it's got like scales. I could do that maybe. I'm just debating if I want a little tab that says pull or something, or lift, maybe lift. I just don't know if it takes away from it. You know? Does it, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm not going to get too fancy with it. Let's see what it looks like. If I just put that there, I'm trying to see how far, I don't want it to stick out too much. I'm trying to keep things inside the book as much as possible. I put that there. How should I change that shape? I'm trying to picture. I don't have like a horsetail thing. What are they called? Whale tail? Whale tail. But I do have some that I made up somewhere. Round and tab. I have a whole thing of whale tails somewhere. Let's see if I can find them. It's not huge, but they're fake whale tails because I was just wanting to see the shape. Okay. So I did it with a circle punch. I could just use that. I'll just circle punch. How big of a circle punch is that? Let me see if there's enough here. Maybe. All right, let me see. I'll try to make one real quick. I think it's this size. Does it look right? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let the side that it doesn't fit on hang off. See, it doesn't quite, it's not quite big enough, but we're gonna cut that anyway. I'm just trying to center it. All right, something like this. We'll fold that in half. Okay. And what did I do? I took another smaller circle punch. This is how I've been making my fake whale tail things. They're not quite the same, but they look similar. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll write, I think we should write lift, maybe. I'm gonna have to handwrite it. Ugh, that's challenging. I'm sure I don't have anything that says lift, right? What is the chance of me having anything that says lift? Do you think there's anything in here that says lift? You never know. You can find something that says lift me up, or, you know, it's possible. I'll take a peek. I doubt it, but I'm probably just going to have to handwrite it. I could always, you know, type and add it later, but I'll just handwrite it. I don't think I'm going to find anything. I don't see anything. Nope. All right, we'll handwrite it. We'll be brave. We're going to be very brave. I think down We'll do it in pencil first. Not that I can erase this pencil worth a darn. We'll try it. All right, so let's see. L I F T. Sure. Let's go for it. I do not have great handwriting, so we're just gonna hope it looks okay. There. Lift. We're just gonna stick that on there. Coming in a little bit. Normally I would put the point right there, but I don't want it sticking out that far, so. There. I just think it helps explain things a little bit, you know, in case people don't know. Out of my way. Glue pen back. Oh, let's not put the glue pen back in, but I will clean it. It's getting a little goopy. Dave, I'm live. Dave. He's got the radio going. Hold on one second. I just don't want to get dinged. All right, let's glue this down. He just got home from work and he had his phone going, so I was worried that it was going to have something on there that would ding me. I always have to worry about background noise. So I'm just gluing this whole piece down. Okay, try to get it somewhat centered. And I don't want my tab sticking out too much. I do need to be as far over as possible, so it's going to stick out a little. That's fine. I've got a little bit of room. All right, that should be good. Now, there. That works good. All right, let's see. Put this back here. Glue my fingers. Okay, book is A. No. Oh, I see. That. Yeah. Okay. Just pull all these up. I'll save them in case I need them again. All right. Okay, so the other thing we wanted to do, I think it was in this one too, wasn't it? Yeah, these two. So I thought this would be cute. I just don't know exactly how. So I've got this little fabric cut out from some fabric, and then this that said seashore, and I thought that just looked really cute on there. And this one has like a jellyfish, but works good with these colors. So yeah, I think I like it here. And I'm just deciding if I want to tear it and have it be a tuck, or if I need to, I might need to back it. It's a little thin. I don't think I want that to be the tag. And then something else for the pocket, maybe. Maybe. It is really cute. I just don't want to cover it up. It's too pretty to cover up. And if I make it the tag, I always feel like it gets covered up so much. So I'll probably put something else in for a tag. But I am going to back this because it's too thin. It's too thin for a pocket. But I do have some medium weight stuff I can back that with. Where'd you put it? In your tag bases? Probably in my tag bases. Let's see. We have, I think these are big enough. Painted file folder, possibly. Any of these look right? Too small. Might have to use my big piece. These are all very small. Oops, hitting something. I don't know about these. Let's see. I might could trim it enough for that one. Got a little bit of room on the sides. I think I could trim it enough for that. Wouldn't really show around the edge or nothing unless I tear it. I could tear it. Almost too small. Do I have a bigger one? Probably not. Distressed. Green. Don't think I like the green. This is alcohol ink, but it would cover up so much of it. I don't think I want to waste it. Yeah, we're not going to waste that. It's too pretty. That's very dark. All right. Should I use that for the journaling side? Yeah, for the journaling side. I think this for the journaling side. We'll put this against it, but we're going to tear it or something. We'll figure it out. All right. So we'll do that. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to tear it. This was a cracker box that I tore off the cracker box layer, the top layer. I've showed you guys this before, but just in case you don't know, I take this very, very top layer of the cracker box and I use my little tool and I just get it started. I'm not going to do it right now because it'll take too long, but I'm just going to show you in a nutshell. And basically, I find the first layer and I peel it apart, okay? And it just makes it a little thinner piece with some texture. And then I painted it. That's all that is. So it's kind of medium weight. But it'll be good for a backing for this, I think. So we're going to tear this definitely on this side. I'm just going to do a rough tear. I'm not going to use my tearing ruler because I kind of want it a little bit rougher. And then I'll tear the top. I just want a little bit of that blue to show on the edge. Still have room for the turtle. So this piece of paper is from a little set I got from, I think, Temu, that was called Magic Notes, which I don't know why this particular one was in there, because the rest of it's all very goth and magic related, but it had a few things that really weren't. They were more musical. Do I need to ink that? Let me see how I like the white on there. I'm not going to ink it. I kind of like the white edge on this particular color. I'll try to get the glue as close to that as I can. Okay. This on here. There. I'll put this on here. Oh, should I ink this guy? It might give him a little dimension if I do. Let me see if I can put this elsewhere. I'll use, where is my scorched timber? It's darker. Alright, scorched timber. I want it to be nice and dark because it's going to give this some depth, I think. And that's what I want on this particular one, if I can get these edges. Yeah, there. The fabric takes the ink pretty well. Okay, can you see? You see how this darkness kind of, it almost rounds it? Can you see that? You see, it's, I know it's so far away. So it helps round it. Just stay in focus. Catch up with it. Head. There. Okay. Let's do that. Glue this down. Try not to touch it too much. Okay. Oops. Get back over there. There. That'll be cute for a pocket. Put this in for a second. Get some of this glue off my fingers. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do with that is just put it on the side here. And let's see what I have to go in it. I don't know what I have to go in it. If I have something fun. Let's see what we got. Too small. What is this? This is probably too big. Too big. some lighthouses. A little small. Also small. Newspaper image I never used. Still got this lobster I haven't used. Could put the lobster or the lighthouse. Okay. That'll be fine. One of those. So let's just go ahead and glue it. We're just going to glue these two sides. So hold it where you don't want your glue, ideally. So we're going to put glue here and here. So I'm going to hold it like that. Okay, and that reminds me, you can kind of move your hand, but it reminds me that I only want it on these other two sides. Okay. Did I do the wrong sides? How did I do that? Guys, girl, what are you doing? I don't even know. Okay. That just failed horribly. I don't even know where my brain was. I held it on the wrong side. Somehow. Somehow. Luckily, I can get it off of there. We're going to hit it with the blow dryer real quick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah. Okay, that was a fail. Wow. Where is my brain? Okay. I don't want glue here. Goodness. Try that again. It works if you do it right. I don't think I've ever done that. First time for everything. All right. Not too close to my signature. Luckily, it's forgiving. All right, that should be good. I really shouldn't put this in yet. Just make sure something will look good there. I kind of like just the lighthouse. I'm not sure about the lobster. That poor lobster's not going to get used anywhere. I may actually round these corners, though. This is Dutch Lighthouse 1849. I'll probably just keep that on there. Try to write on them what they are when I can. Just because I think people like to know where things came from, you know. It's a public domain image, so. All right, where's my ink pad? I don't want to go that dark, so I'll put that one away. Go back to vintage, I think. And vintage photo. Actually, I don't want the thumb thingy. I want the big one. Although this is looking pretty bad. I don't think did I order more of those? I don't think I did. Still works, it just sheds on everything. Because it's just getting old. Probably been using it at least a couple years. Those vintage photos, like my first one. I think that's everybody's first ink. Vintage photo. I bet it is. Is it your first ink? stains off. All right, that's gonna go there. That'll be good. What to do with this? So this is that pocket. It's got a little map in there. Cute little distressed map. And then I just wanted some decoration here. Get my map back in there. Gotta put it straight. All right. Take that off now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this on here as decoration. I don't think I'm gonna do much to it. I could put a saying or something maybe. Let me look at my little sayings. Where are my labels? Labels. There. Let's see what I got. Let's see. What could I put there? Let's see. Sparkle, sans surf. That's too little. That's kind of little. Oh, like this size. The beach is my happy place. Make a wish upon a starfish. It's not a starfish. Not that you still couldn't use that. Sea life's beauty. That kind of works. Either the beach is my happy place, maybe, or sea life. I think because this has sea life more and not so much a beach scene, probably a better choice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do sea life's beauty. Shall I ink it? Sure. I'm going to tear that edge just to make it a little more interesting. How do I want to tear it? The whole thing. I'm not sure if I want anything else on here or not. It doesn't really need anything else. Like I said, it's just to make that pocket a little more entertaining. I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything for sure because it's already a pocket. Okay. I think I'll ink it. It's hard to ink because it's so thin. Sometimes when they're thin like that, I'll stick them on the edge of my table. Just to where they're just hanging over the edge of the table, and then you can kind of use that little bit of leverage from the table. Okay, there. All right, that's good. Not sure if I want to. It's got like a built-in like distressing there, but I'm not sure I like the way it stops right there, so I'm just gonna ink it right up to that edge. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here. I have to decide if I want anything else on there. What else do I have that I could put there? I could put some more lace. That might be pretty. Let me look at my lace colors. I have blue. Just put it on the inside of this pocket. Could do that. something. I've got that blue, teal. I think this picks up this better. And then I've got just white or cream. I think the blue. Yeah, I think the darker blue. I just did those yesterday. Let's put that there. That'll be pretty. I'm just going to put it on this edge of this pocket. I'll just give it a little something. I'll trim that right there, I think. Where's my scissors? Melting again. There we go. Okay, let's do that. I don't know if it needs more. I mean, I could always use more, I suppose, but I just don't see anything that I particularly want to put there, so. We're going to start with this. We're going to glue this with, is that the back? Yeah, this is the front. Okay. I mean, our glitter will hold it. We'll use Fabri-Tac though. Make sure that. I think I'll use Fabri-Tac on that. I'm going to use our glitter on this though. Actually, it's so thin. It didn't show through that though, so it should be fine. Sometimes when they're thin, I like to use, you know, the glue stick. I'm just moving this out of the way a little bit. So you try to get these edges as close as possible since they're very rough. I always go under. Every time. This is going to go here. This is going to go about here. Right. I'll try to get it straight. Think about there. Is that straight? Yeah. Okay. And I'll put this little label. I wonder if my comments have froze. I can never tell. Sometimes you guys are just lurking and not really commenting, which is fine. But it always makes me wonder if I'm just not seeing them. I'm gonna try refreshing real quick just to make sure. Oh, looks okay. All right, let's switch to Fabri-Tac. This lace on here. Do I want to put it on the lace or on the thing? I think on the lace. You're just watching. That's fine, Nancy. I always just worry. Alright, I think I'm going to put it on the lace. There's so many holes. I'm going to try to avoid them. Just get each side of this. I think that will work good. There. This is that lace I found at the Goodwill. Cute. All right, that works. Just want to make sure that none of that Fabri-Tac is coming through before I shut that page, though. don't think it is. I think I stayed. Yeah, it feels okay. I'm going to hit it with just a little bit of powder just in case. I don't want to stick to nothing. All right, there's that. There's those 2 pages. That works fine. I want something simple there, I think. What else is left? I have Fabri-Tac strings on my finger. Let's see if I can get them off. Fabri-Tac strings are like hot glue strings. They're so weird. It's like having a spider web. Okay, what else? That one. Still got that pocket to do something light with. So there's, I think that's the only 2 spots left. All right, what do I have that I can put there? Roll this off. I could do another. Could I do a fabric flip? Did I even use this fabric anywhere? It's not on the cover, right? No, that's the placemat. I don't think I used it anywhere. I should use it. How would it look next to that? Bad, probably. I might use it on that other page if it looks, yeah, it's too much next to that. For sure. It's kind of busy. I don't know. It's kind of, it's a little large busy. Does that make sense? I also had this burlap I didn't use. I had quite a few things that I was contemplating using. This was some burlap that I had got from Dollar Tree. Could be a fun flip. Debate if it looks good next to that page or not. If I didn't put it there, I would put it on this pocket. I don't think I'm going to like it on that pocket. Probably not. It's a little much. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Just because I have it doesn't mean I have to use it. You know, sometimes you get things and, you know, that cost me $1, guys. You get things and it just doesn't work out. And that's perfectly fine. Just kind of peeking, seeing what I can use on that other page. I had that lighthouse material too, and anchor material. I had a bunch of materials because I bought like a fat pack that had all these different materials. This one I've been just using cut out pieces. Where's that page I was looking at? This one. I think this is too busy there still. What about the anchors? The anchors might work. That might be good there for a little fabric flip. Yeah, it goes okay with that. It's not too overwhelming. All right, so we'll put a fabric flip there. What can we put under it? It's just some writing spice, I think. So let's find some paper. Oops, get all these boxes out of my way. All right, boxes, go away. Let me see what's left. I'm running out of stuff, guys. I've made some more file folder things. So that's just blue. These tones are not going to work with that flip, so that doesn't work. Wrong tones. What else do we got? Anything? Probably not. Oh, I have those. It might pick up enough of that. This is from that, guys, I can't remember. Miles Beyond the Moon. Here it is. Luckily it's written for me. Miles Beyond the Moon. In her Sea Journal. See, I don't have that part written down. Something Sea Journal. I've said it 100 times, and now when I need to say it, I don't know what it's called. That's typical. Just seeing what else is in here. These are just magazine images. I really wanted to use this well, and I never did. It wasn't fitting anywhere. It's so big. I could fold it and do a flip out, but I hated to fold it. But it is cute. I don't know how I could do it. If I did it as just a fold down, put something on the back of it. But see, it's so wide. You have to put it sideways. And I don't like it sideways. So I'm not using it because it just doesn't quite work. Alright, let me see what else is in here. Anything? Alright, no. So, we've got that paper. This paper might work. It's cardstock, which I wouldn't normally use. I got it to make pockets, and I just didn't make pockets with it. I could put a pocket here. I mean, feasibly, I could put a pocket there. Do I need another pocket? Probably not. This was actually it was like one of these, and I just blew it up like crazy big so that it went completely over the sheet. It wasn't like intended to be paper per se, but that's the nice thing about digitals. You can just blow them up and use them however you want them. So that is always good. I think I'm just going to get some lined papers. That's probably my best bet. Just to see if I have any lined papers in here. I know where they are, I just got to find them. Alright, let me grab them. Lined papers. Okay. Let's see. So we'll just put some lined papers behind it probably. Should I do blue, brown? This kind of looks like nautical, kind of. I don't know if I have any more of that. It reminds me of seagrass. I'm sure that's not necessarily what it is, but it does remind me of that. Let's see if I have any more of those. This is from a Dollar Tree book. Display, or don't I? Probably quicker just to grab the book. I tore some out. Not seeing it. I know I have more. This almost looks like coral. Yeah, I'll use that one. I use that one and that one. I think I have these on another page too, somewhere. With the other flip, probably. Do I have any more of that seagrass? Oh, come on. Really? Let's look through this whole thing. Nope. Okay. That's alright. So I'll use a piece of this and a piece of that. And I don't know what that's doing there. What else? I have something with a picture. Did I use this on the other one? I don't want to use the same thing. I'll go look. Let's see what else I have. I have a green one, but that's too small. Oh, I have this map. It's not really the right color. This is the right color. But I don't want to use, if I used it on the other one, let me see, where's it at? Where's that other fabric flip? Is it in this one? It's probably in the other one, I think. to my other signature. I don't like to just repeat, you know. What did I use on this one? I think I used the fish. I did use the fish. I knew I did. We don't want to use the fish again. All right, let's not use the fish again. So we're not repeating. Lost my page. We are going to do that. If they're not colored, I could color them with some ink, but let's see, what time is it? 10:15. Okay, okay. That's the wrong direction. I bet you I have one of those that is the right direction. I do have this seahorse. Don't think I used him anywhere. Does he match the anchors okay? Color-wise? It's not terrible. I think it's in the same tone. So I might do that. I might mix in some of these coffee dyed ones. Alright, I know I have had some vertical things in here, I think. Let's see. I know I had like some palm trees, but I think it's too big. So we're going to take a peek if I can find them. Nautical, not vertical, not the right color. Add that one. Possibly. These aren't really vertical. This could be vertical, but this is vertical. Looks okay with the anchors. I just have to figure out where to cut it. I just like to have something underneath that is interesting. You know? Alright, let's try this magazine image. So we're going to put this underneath. Make sure I'm in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, that'll be alright. Let's see if we tear off. I could cut just a teeny bit of that bottom, maybe. I don't want to cut too much because I like the light and shadow play there. So not too much. Is that the right width? That is darn close. Okay. Alright, we're going to keep that there, and then we're going to cut it. Alright. Find a pencil. That I will use a glue stick though. So let's pull this off. Try to get it as flat as I can. Hopefully I can figure that out. Move this aside. We're going to tear that fabric in a minute. I think this will look okay under the anchors. You think I can fit it on there? Without making a mess? Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. We'll try. I'm trying from a glue stick. There it is. Okay. I was babysitting on the 24th of October. Try to get a good coverage on here. I think I got it good. Of course, it's going to curl up on me every time. Oh my goodness, let go. Oh, this is so sticky. Oh my goodness. So sticky. Try to get it straight. This is not the easiest thing in the world to glue down. I'm going to trim it. I know, because I'm never going to get it straight. But as long as it's close, I'll trim that outside edge. Okay. Whew. Some of this glue off my fingers. Let's see if it's on the front of this magazine. I don't think so. Looks like it's okay. Alright, let's get that just a little bit. Trim this one while we're at it too. I just gotta get some of the sticky off first. I can't trim it while it's that sticky. Okay. Let me get you out of the way because you know I'm gonna cut you. Scissors. There they are. Alright, let's give it a shot. What are you hitting? Oh. I was hitting my mole tape on there. I put mole tape on here because it was making a blister on my fingers when I was fussy cutting. It works well, but it's starting to fall off and it's snagging. Now it's starting to snag on things. Oh, don't get into the card itself. Barely there. Oh my goodness. Try not to cut the card. Alright. Let's see. I gotta open it because it's hanging over the edge. Come on. Really hitting that. I'm sure this is not the straightest thing in the world. As long as it's close, it's not bad. Let's do this side too. All right. Okay. Where were we? Put you back where you go. Put the lid back on. And this is some papers. Put some papers and we're going to tear a piece of fabric. So I'm going to tear the inside edge first so that I have a torn edge. I'll just keep that for a ruffle or something. I'll make a ruffle with it at some point. And then let's see how big we need to be. So about, I have it come over the edge. I don't want to get too close because I know this picture will probably show, it'll probably peek out because I don't want to go, oh, we're just going to tear that whole length. Okay, cut it first. But, well. Okay, and then we'll tear the bottom. And I may or may not do that little thing on the top like I did last time. I don't know. So about here. Okay. Let's see. Should I? I like it because it's kind of just lets you have a little bit of a interesting edge up there. It just gives it a little more character, I think. And kind of like the frayed edges. Okay, what time is it? Oh, when am I going to get to my lace as slow as I'm going? Okay, so this is going to be my fabric flip. Normally I would sew this, but that's fine. We can glue it. It doesn't have to be sewed. And then we want some pages to fit under there. Just to write on. Now, we don't have to have writing pages. We could just have the picture, honestly. We already have writing pages elsewhere. You know what? I'm going to leave them off for now. If I change my mind, I'll put them on there. But for right now, I'm just going to have a picture. It'll just be a picture. Keep it simple. We may decorate this later, or with something. But I'm going to glue this together with just some Fabri-Tac. So I'm going to glue this top edge here. And put that little flap on there. Flap is just to look pretty. That's all it is. If the anchor's the right direction. Because I don't know, I like the look of it not just being a solid piece. Gosh, I got way too much Fabri-Tac there. See if I can get some of that off my fingers. Once it dries, it won't be sticky, but it's a little sticky right this second. Excuse my messy powder. I just don't want it sticking to anything. Okay, that's good. And we'll just glue that there. And that will be our little tuck, our little flip tuck thingy. Flip, fabric flip. Just like that. Did I get the glue too far over? I totally did. I'm trying to keep it to this edge as much as possible. Try not to get into string. Where's my little? Make sure there's no glue there. Okay, we're not sticky. All right, good. That'll be cute. Okay, so put this back where it goes. So this goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Yes. Got it right. Okay, there. And then this just needs a label or something. Label or decoration. All right. Put that back on. Let me see. Let's see what I have. I've been tossing things over here now. They're really getting messed up. I didn't put anything back in its proper containers. That's not helpful. Cutouts. No, there's a nautical. Is that fabric? I don't know what that is. I already used the whale, so I don't want the whale again. Let's see. I saw something nautical. What is this? Is this a fabric piece? Maybe. That could work. think I'll put that there. I think it would be cute. Okay. Okay, put this here. This is from one of my fabrics. I think it's from the nautical fabric I used on Dave's masculine journal. Pretty sure that's what it's from. Doesn't really have to be Fabri-Tac, but we'll use it. Seeing if it's going through. Doesn't really matter if that lifts, but I just left it. I mean, you could hide a note in there or something. I don't know. All right, that works. Okie dokie, let's do some lace. I feel like I still had that back pocket, but this I'm just gonna leave. Could always throw photos there or something. I had this one pocket left. I don't know what to put there. I don't know. Maybe just something simple. My lighthouses are too. I did still have that stencil I didn't use. Which one was it? It was the one that said something about healing or something. Hold on. Beach Nautical. It was salt water heals everything. I didn't use this one. You know what? I'm just gonna put that there. I just like the saying. I think it's really cool. So we'll do that with I think I can make it fit enough. The starfish might hide off to the edge a little, but that's okay. As long as you can read it. I don't care if the other things go off to the edge. What color should I use? Blue? Teal, maybe? Maybe teal. I can't use that tape there. Where's my other tape? There it is. Alright. Let's use paint. I'm tempted to use paint because I'm going to get better coverage. Color. This ink spot might be too dark. How about, is there like a royal blue? What do I got? What is this? True blue? I'm trying to find something that matches this kind of blue, I think. Even that would be okay. I think cobalt hue. I don't know if the tone's getting a little weird there. Maybe this one. Let me look and see. I'm just gonna paper. I'm just trying to find something scrap. Sure, I have something here. There. Close enough. All right. I just want to see what this color looks like. That's the true blue. cobalt. It's going to be very thin. I think teal is just going to be too green. I have paint all over my fingers. Yeah, I'm going to go with the cobalt hue. It's a little dark, but I think it'll be okay because it is it's thin, super thin. I could just use my Distress inks, but this is just going to cover better, and it is a pocket, so I don't have to worry about it going through. And I might just use a stencil brush, guys. Let's try this. I think it'll be all right. I want to go to the other page. It's going just a little over, so we're just going to put that right there where that line is. Right. Otherwise, I think we are okay. We're straight, right? Yeah. All right. This new brush. So, of course, it's going to shed like crazy. This will look good on here. Double checking that it's going through. So I'm keeping it kind of thin. Don't want too much paint. Okay, I think, let's see the shell just a little bit. I think that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right. Wash that. Okay. Alrighty. Clean my fingers off. Put this paint in there. And put this in water. Okay. Make sure my hands are clean before I touch that. And make sure that's dry. It should be dry, honestly. It was so thin. Yeah. There we go. Cute. That works there. Y'all like it? All right. Let's put that over there. So much glue. My fingers are peeling. I hate it when it gets like that. I feel like you get stuff all over you. All right. So I don't have anything there. That's our back page. It's not a huge deal, but I was gonna add lace. Do I have time to add my lace? Maybe. All right, that works. Okay. Just nothing on here. All right, so that goes there. That goes there. This would be here. I don't know if I want something there or not. Think about it. I may put something there, but maybe not right now. Where did my shaker go? I had it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Shaker could go there. Or in the front. I'm not sure where it's going to go. It's going to be somewhere. I like it. I actually like this one better than the other one. Could just be that seahorse. I like seahorses. Alright, this will just be plain for now. So it doesn't have to have something. Alright, so lace. There's only a few places I can put it, but I'm going to put some. To think about where. So I think I wanted one there. I want one there. All of these are a little long. I cut all of them to about 10 inches because honestly I wasn't real sure where I was going to put them and all that. So which side is which? Okay, so this side is glue side. Let's turn it this way. So I'm going to add a little bit of lace. Got a few minutes left. And I'm not gonna have it stick out super far. Actually, I gotta remember not to glue all the way to the end. So I think I got about an inch left. I don't want to deal with that stickiness. So I'm gonna try to stick this on to where maybe just I don't know, 1/4 of an inch hangs over. Just a little. And I'll just peek on the other side and see. Yeah, that's good. Just a tiny bit hanging over. My Fabri-Tech's moving like crazy. All right, look again. There. Gotta give that Fabri-Tech a second. I'll probably trim them later. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Sometimes I let them hang out a little, but probably not that much. Maybe this much. Alright, so there's a piece. And sometimes I'll sew them, but sometimes I don't like to sew them because then you got thread on the other side and you might not want thread on the other side. You know what I mean? I think I can put one here maybe. What color? White? Teal? Probably teal. We'll do teal there. I have to skip because I only have a little bit of lace that's colored. I have browns and I have whites. I thought I had a little more blue somewhere. Let me see where I stuck it. Did you hide it? I don't know if I hid it or not. It's hard to say. Oh, there it is. I did hide it. A little bit of more blue. Okay. This one's pretty. It's probably too big for that page, though. Alright, I think I'll put one of these. Yeah. Hey, Deborah. It's alright, hon. You can catch the replay. No worries. We're just throwing some lace on now. We just played with pockets and stuff. Let's see about how much glue I need. About 1/2 inch from each side. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping it. So I'm just putting a little bit on here. Try to let it overhang. Like I said, about 1/4 inch, I think. So I don't have a lot of room because I did make this journal smaller by changing it to 2 signatures, which affected how much room I have. And the only issue with the lace sticking out too far is then my tie would bunch it up, you know. I don't really like that, so try not to have it stick out too far. Alright, so there's that one. We don't need one there. Don't need one there. Not there. No. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of places that work. I think I could possibly put one. I could possibly put something there or there. I don't know if I like it there. I don't think I want it on the whale. So if I put it on the whale, it would be, I would have to come in pretty far. Probably not that color. Maybe this color. Does it look weird on the whale? I feel like it looks weird on the whale. If I put one here, I could possibly put this here. How does that look on the other side? I think it's a magazine image. Yeah, that's feasible. I kind of like that color with that. It's very holy though. That's going to be a little bit challenging. It's gonna come through. So I'm just gonna put it on the paper because it's definitely gonna come through. And then I'll have to powder it or something. I know I'm going further out. I'm hoping. Let's see. How bad is that going to be? I haven't got it in the... Hold on. Try to see if I can tell where it's going to come to. Oh, it's sticking out a little more than I would like. Such a big piece. I may just let it stick out, and it's just gonna, it'll just bunch when it's tied is all, a little bit. Not the end of the world, but not ideal either. Let me take this off, just a little bit, but it is pretty. It'll be all right. Okay. Then let's see the second signature. Might put one there. I don't know. It's on the other side. No, we already have that one on the other side. Maybe not. Yeah, just because it gets into that too much, I think. I think I could put one there. Teal. Yeah, that'll be all right. We'll put teal there. Top or bottom? I think it's that side. How long is this? This is very long, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it because otherwise I'm going to get glue everywhere I'm not supposed to. There. want to stick out about a quarter, ideally. We already got that one being bunched up. Let's not bunch them all up. Okay. Pull you out for a second. Make sure there's no glue seeping. Usually the Fabri-Tac's not super sticky after it dries. It's usually okay. Just be sure. Alright, there's that one. Yeah, that's alright. That's nothing there. That's our pop-up. Probably not there. No, I might not have a lot of places left. I could put one there. It wouldn't really interfere. Or I could put it there on the back. Let me see. Which color? That goes with that little seahorse good. So I could put it on this side. And it would just peek over like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that so we don't have to mess with that. Let's just put it on this side. I like this color. Front there. Let's get it to size, kinda about this much. Side. That's good. So have you all enjoyed the Ocean Life Journal? I wasn't sure if y'all like the theme or not. I know it's not a theme we normally do. I've actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I wasn't real sure. Like I said, it's not something that I typically would think of for a journal, but it seems to be working nicely. And not that I don't like ocean stuff, don't get me wrong. My whole room is full of ocean stuff. I mean, literally. I've got like a beach scene poster behind my bed. I've got little nautical things hanging off of my light switch, like a seahorse and something that says to the beach. And then I've got those mixed media jellyfish and seahorse paintings that I did a couple years back. So I've got sea stuff in here everywhere, so it's not that I don't like the theme. It's just something I didn't really think of for a journal for whatever reason. All right. So I was curious how you guys liked it. So I have plenty of stuff left, so I could always do another one at some point. Not immediately, but at some point. All right, that should be enough lace. Let's see how that looks. That's not bad. I'm tempted to put one more on the end here. Right there. So what color it would be? Teal would make the most sense. but yeah, we'll do that color because it just makes the most sense. So we're just going to put that on the other side of this, and that'll finish that off with a somewhat even amount of lace. All right, so let's see, approximately, I took a little off of each side because I don't like where it ended. There, this is a different one than we've been using. I had two types. Some had these little flowers kind of with the holes, and then the other one had these like circles. What's the front and what's the back? I think that's the back. This is thin. It's thinner than the other one. You might see this glue through it. Okay. About right there. I just need to be able to push on it. Where's my cloth? Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Get this the right direction. There we go. It's 11 o'clock. We finished right on time. And I will be able to get to the signatures, I think, next time. I also wanted to do a charm. I may do it off camera, honestly, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if y'all want to watch me make a charm or not. I've got, did I put a hole? I don't see the hole. I may not have put one. I'll have to put one if I didn't. If I'm going to put a charm. Yeah, I didn't put one yet. I can put one. It's not like I can't, but I didn't do it yet. So that will be fine. Look at this little tag sticks out. And then this is going to fit right up in there. About like this. So the only piece of lace that just sticks out just a hair is that one piece. I think that's all that's going to show. And it's not a lot. It's just a little. It's a full one. It's pretty full. Let's see how that looks. It's hard to tell until it's sewed because it pulls it in a little more, but yeah, it's not too bad. It only sticks out a little. It's kind of pretty. And I'll have to decide if I want all these. I usually just let them stick out some, but I don't know if I want it to stick out that much because it will interfere with sitting on the ground. You know, if you put it on a shelf, then you got pieces bunching up. So I'll trim off just a bit there. Not that much is fine. I don't care so much about the top part. And actually this will probably pull up a little bit more, so it'll actually be a tiny bit more that way. So that'll work good. All right, guys. That is our live for tonight. I will be back on Friday. I have to think about what day it is. Friday, and we will work on getting that signature sewed in so that we can put the pop-up in and finish that up. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm tired. Can you tell? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so tired. Oh, goodness. All right, y'all have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.